Hello everyone, I am Tacit and welcome to the Gems of War Campaign 10 Week 5 Day 1. So today of course our main objective will be to go and do all of the Chapter 5 tasks. In doing so we will actually have a brand new weapon, the Medusa's Ring. It deals true damage to an enemy and then is boosted by stone blocks. But most notably it ends up creating 4 stone blocks. There are not too many ways to viably do this within the game. And as of this coming out today, it is basically the best way to apply stone blocks. The weapon itself is not going to be that great compared to rope dart and other similar options, but comparative to other stone block options, it's actually pretty decent. Be interesting to see exactly how it can be built, as we haven't really had too many viable stone block options until today, so be interesting to see how it pans out. It has a brown storm, which is good because that feeds back into itself and can be used in some pretty heavy spam like brown only teams, where you're spamming only specifically brown gems onto the board, as things like that should have a little bit extra time. Like you won't need as much board. You're going to have a smaller board due to more stone blocks, which will make it more likely that if you create only one color, that the color will align with itself. So yeah, be interesting to see how that pans out. It also gets enchant, so it gets brown storm on cast, also gets enchant on cast, so even if you're not getting mana necessarily, you're still getting mana through that. So that's pretty much our main objective. Here are all the campaign tasks that we're going to be doing. Of course, we got to go kill a billion orcs and win a bunch of PvP, which that one will take a little bit longer. But if nothing else, maybe we'll go test the skull spam troop. I haven't really done much testing, and by much testing I mean like barely any testing at all, with the new triple damage option, or not triple damage option, I mean with the new empower option. It's basically Apophysis but better, as we went over in the video earlier. However, I haven't really had much of a chance to mess with it yet, so let's go and we'll do that once we reach that point. 22 ranked PvP battles, that's a lot of one-shotting new troops, so see how that pans out. Went 6 battles in a single arena run. No! We just did an arena weekend, and I had to partially start an arena, but we don't have one now because we did an arena weekend. No, otherwise we only would have had to have done 1 battle, but now we actually have to do all 6 for that first one, so we might start there actually, because we need to re-roll the second silver task. So, yeah, looks like we're starting on a bit of a weird one, as far as our location is going to be concerned, but yeah, let's go start with that. So, welcome back to arena weekends. No. But yeah, looks like we got to go do another arena. Okay, so where do we start here? I hate that they like don't code it to not do that automatically, because I feel like every single time we have an arena weekend, the very first task the following week, or at least one of them, is like, oh, go do the entirety of arena again after you just did it for an entire weekend. Let's see. Eliminate all armor and deal some damage. This is okay. For its mana cost, it's a little bit concerning, but otherwise it's definitely pretty decent. Big mana generator. This one's just a nice solid, just always been kind of good at arena. It's not an auto win, but it's pretty devastating. This guy's 18 to anything we want. We don't have another attack gainer, but with 20% this week, this seems very desirable. And lastly, can we get any coverage? I can cover on purple. I'm not sure we want that though. Create 7 gems of chosen mana colors, 20% chance you transform them into a toadstool. It's not particularly good. This might actually be one of the times when all the people who say take sacrificial cows actually gonna win. Give all other allies 5 life, armor, attack, and 2 magic. Sacrifice myself. Like, I'm tempted to put that into our team, just because there are multiple troops that would gain a benefit from it, particularly Cyclops and Sacred Guardian. However, I also don't want to put it on my team because I have 2 yellows. So I think I'm just going to go for Toadstool there. Let's see. Also because I don't really have a proper first slot, and our first slot is now that thing. I think that's my team. We're actually going to be using Sacred Guardian in the last slot, mostly because we're using it as a backline tank. Let's try this again. Looks like we forced into a little bit of arena here. Luckily we get to repick the other one. I don't know, do you guys normally repick arena when you see it as an objective? I know we pulled this before in the past. But like when you see arena and treasure hunt, do you skip it? Like I never do for treasure hunt, but I'm so tempted to on arena so often. Like I don't feel any temptation whatsoever when I see a treasure hunt one. It's like, oh yeah, sure, it's a nice change of pace. But sometimes, especially after like an arena weekend, it's like I don't want to do another arena run. We just did it. Okay, we're just gonna go for that. Get the poke there. You always repick, you skip both. I don't mind doing it though. I still find Arena fun. I just hate his payout. It's a nice change of pace compared to the rest of the game, which is the main thing I actually like about it. I do not have a good cascade there. Still try for it though. Not gonna stop me from trying. He'll poke me, we'll poke him back. Unfortunately, our skull damage has been reduced now that we don't have that strong of a troop in first slot there. Ideally, we want brown and yellow now to go feed that one troop. Unfortunately, we are blocked on one of those two colors. There's actually no downside to taking that, plus we have skull chance off of sky, and we actually landed it. Nice. Alright, we can armor tier him again, which actually is pretty desirable right about now. So we'll do that. As long as he doesn't poke us, we just hit him back, and he dies to a skull. Or to another cast. Ideally, just to a skull at this point would be the easiest way. If I'm not mistaken, oh, that is enough damage. So now that that's died, I could just poke him with our backup win. So this guy will just be holding down the back line to make sure we don't lose. And that's pretty much going to be his role back there. Let's see. We got the club good to go. How much damage is that this week? It is 18. That is a lot of damage. That's pretty decent. That is with 20% extra, so that's not normally how much damage he has. But that is pretty good when he does have that much damage, gosh. Not to mention he has a 10 on skull poke. If we can keep this thing alive, even though it's going to be very hard due to his very low durability, he's just going to wipe everything. Let me get rid of his barrier option. It's going to be annoying when he actually gets it. Like, he's not going to win because of it, but he is definitely going to delay the win for us if he gets it. Let's see. Ideally, we just want to cascade here. Did not get it from Sky. We're just going to let him do whatever. We could try getting a skull for Sky, but then we risk giving it to him. Though I might still have to do that at some point because we're running out of moves. We are still running out of moves. Please, give me an option. That isn't horrible, because I didn't want to give him that, which is why I kept doing the weird move over there. Luckily, he eventually gave it to us, and we got the club to go win. Unfortunately, 2 damage short. Should I even try for the transform? Like, we don't want to transform. We'd mostly be doing it to try to get the mana we need. There we go. Because we do create 7 of a gem, it's only 20% chance to transform. In a lot of situations, we don't want it to actually get the transform. Especially towards the later part of a battle, because we're already at the point where we win. I really wish that thing had a 12 mana cost. He actually has 13, because what he does is a little bit stronger than the average of his typing. And that he, actually, did I used to be a 12 and I was actually raged? I could have sworn it was. Because most other things of his typing are a 12 mana cost, but he also has an armor tier. So they may have, like, small tweaked it at one point. I'm pretty sure they did. Anyways, we normally want to target this as something that has a high armor. We know he has an 18 damage. So we probably want to do something outside the 18 damage range, so we can just kill it out like that. Because when we actually use this, we probably want to... Oh, wait, that wasn't a skull. I was looking at it correctly, though he just left it for me, so that's good. But, we don't have a thing there, so we'll just go take this, take it on something that's around the 18 range. So we can go get the kill there. 1 HP there, unfortunately. Can we please get a little bit of red so I can actually go wipe this guy out? Brown also works. Honestly, any mana we need to progress this battle would be lovely. There we go. And then we one-shot him. This is going pretty smooth for an arena run. Honestly, that 20% stats is just carrying this entire thing right now. For any of you that don't know, the 10 and 20% bonuses that apply every single week does apply to arena. So this is actually something we weren't able to do last arena event last weekend, as it applies week to week. It's the only thing that kind of changes up anything that happens in arena. It's not really enough of a change, however, it is indeed a change nonetheless. So some troops that normally wouldn't be as viable become viable on given weeks, depending on what the 10 and particularly 20% bonuses are on any given week. And of course, all ogres basically have, or orcs I should say, have 20% this week. Not all of them, but a good majority of them reside in Groshnok. And Groshnok has a bonus this week. So a good number of them have that bonus. Ideally, we just want to get an armor tier and then poke him with pretty much anything. Good thing we can just get through all that armor at once, get through his barrier, and now he's poking with anything and he dies. Unfortunately, it can't be an AoE option. However, we don't have any, so that's not going to get in our way. All we have to do is poke him once more, and that'll be enough. And we'll do it before he gets into the barrier again, otherwise we're going to need to poke him twice. There we go. And one more battle. Also, I didn't even say hello to everyone yet. Also, hello, GenQ. Welcome, welcome. Also, I might need to get into the water. It's my only water, and I'm, like, through it already. Very thirsty again all of a sudden. I get that way at the beginning of some streams. I normally only have one water bottle, and then I down the whole thing. It's probably because I go, like, the whole day without talking ever, as I normally do. However, then I start talking on stream, but me talking on stream makes me thirsty, and then I underestimate how thirsty that actually makes me. And then within, like 10 minutes of doing the stream, it's like, oh, I need another water already. Because I'm used to my normal consumption rate of water when I'm not talking. And then I have like a heightened water consumption rate when I am talking sometimes. Not always, but normally. And I don't always compensate the amount of water I have at hand to me talking relative to not talking. Because I prep for the amount of water based on not talking. Despite the fact we're talking every stream. Let's see. What do we need here? Try for Skull for Sky. Did not get it. Let's take the brown and unfortunately not get Surge. Shouldn't really matter much. He can't one-shot us with another skull. And this is, actually, yes, he can. If it's a Doom Skull, he can. I luckily did not get it, and he gives it to us. Perfect. And there we go. All right, objective complete. Do we get anything good? Probably not. Let's see. Nope. Useless Chalice. That we don't even get unless we actually convert it for the thing. Anyways, so that's out of the way. Let's go and claim our arena run so we can actually start doing these tasks. Now we'll go say hello to everyone. Obviously, we'll skip the dungeon. I almost just clicked skip instead of reroll. Because I said skip, I meant reroll. Anyways. Okay. Let's go and say hello to everyone. Hello! And then we'll go back to tasks. Hello, Isabel. Hello, Gimli. Hello, Nightmare. Hello, Roman. Hello, Tyrion. Hello, Bill. Hello, Genki. Hello, Nightmare. Hello, oh wait, my thing just skipped. Hello, Andrew. Hello, Sushi Ninja. Hello, Clip Bomb. Hello, Cookie. Hello, Logic Slayer. Hello, Jamie. Hello, Andrew. Hello, who did I say hello to? Hello, Imperial. Just reading through chat as well. And hello everyone else. Welcome, welcome. Okay, so where are we on tasks? We just did that. We repicked the other one, so we're at purple kill right now. It looks like we do bronze until we hit a wall. So it wants me to go do the entirety of adventure board. Complete all battles on a single adventure board. We'll go do that. Let's see, do we have anything good on adventure board today? We do! Actually, everything's good for once. Not the greatest options, but there are some good ones here. So let me go switch over to our Phoenicia build. And you know what? We might actually let one of these autoplay because I need to go grab a drink of water. But once we hit one of the ones, it's going to take slightly longer. Let's go, let me skip to, where is it? Where on earth is Sunspirit? There it is. Because I want to have enough storms if I'm going to let the AI do it. So in the last battle there, I'm actually going to let the AI do the battle as I go get a water as he completes out the final one for us. So we'll let like the final scroll one do itself. Obviously it'd be way quicker if we did it, but I need to grab a water real quick. So once we reach the very ninth battle, we'll let the AI do it. It'll take it like 4 or 5 times longer, but it will get it done. Which will be just enough time to hopefully grab a water. Though I still haven't fully gotten boxes yet for all this stuff, so it is still like a complete maze to get out of this seating position. Let's see. Oh yeah, if any of you want to add me on Fall Guys, as was mentioned there too, feel free to do so. There's this Tested Terra. Because we have been playing here and there off stream with some people. And we'll be doing it on stream again whenever they do another event. The next one I believe is this Wednesday, Thursday, at some point. Don't fall in that maze. We'll be fine. It's only like one really big step to get out of my seating position. The problem is I hate coming in through this chair on the left side. Though it'd be so much easier too, based on my current layout of my room. However, I have such a habit of always getting into this chair on the right side that even if it's blocked, I still feel the need to sit in it through the right side. You can't auto battle these, right? Wait, there's not an auto battle for... Wait. Why is auto battle in, like, no part of the game? Wait, is auto battle really not in your daily adventure board? Why? There's so many locations in this game that should have it that don't. Why on earth are the daily adventure board don't have the autoplay function? Because I was just clicking on that screen and there wasn't an option for it. Oh, here. AI, go run this. Here, have a Zugoff team. Let's see if you do it correctly. Anyways, I'll be back in a second. I need to go get a water. But in the meantime, here's the AI trying to attempt to play this team, which is not made directly for it. Be back in 1 minute. I know. I got entangled by green screen. Got entangled in the green screen. How on earth has this team not run? How many times does it cast Thrall? Did it cast Thrall at least 20 times? I'm pretty sure it did. It absolutely just loves spamming Thrall. I wouldn't be surprised if it keeps spamming Thrall until we get a skull off the sky. Good old refreshing water. It's literally gonna cast Thrall until it wins. But yeah, you really can't put Thrall into the AI team. It just loves spamming it. Anyways, back to what we were doing. So, where are we? I have nothing else. I probably got a purple kill or something there. Hey, oh, I could have gotten some orc kills. Anyways, 2 keys. Specifically, the event key variety. Event key drop table is pretty bad this week. So I wouldn't really advise opening more than that unless you just really need something for completion's sake. Alright, Barbarian Hero's a pretty underwhelming hero class. Wants me to do that 4 times. I'm trying to think what the easiest way to win off of that is. Worst comes to worst, just change this to Barbarian. And just win like that, I think is our best bet. Just go to somewhere that's really easy, like Cinema Mirage. Actually, use something even better. But let's go get Orc Kill. So I'm actually going to do it in Groshnock on Explorer 1. I'm doing it on 1 so it doesn't get revive on that one thing. What happens when you disenchant a troop? It'll give you some souls. Will it lose your traits as well? No. You do not lose anything when you disenchant a troop. It just gives you, well, you lose copies of it. Or, you know, number of copies. The only thing you want to be careful with when disenchanting is make sure you... Oh, wait, I'm using the wrong team. But the main thing you want to make sure you do when disenchanting is don't disenchant below how many copies you need. For example, if you only have 1 troop remaining of a given troop, you cannot use more than 1 of it in a team. So let's say, for example, I needed 3 Dark Songs on a team for whatever reason, like this exact moment right now. If you disenchanted down to 1, you wouldn't be able to put more than 1 onto your team. So generally you want to make sure not to disenchant to too low of a number. But aside from that, you don't lose anything on the troop, you just get some souls in return. The main reason you don't see me disenchanting ever is because I like collecting them to be very big number. But yeah, you can disenchant without really any downside. It's just, I like collecting the big number. And you want to make sure not to disenchant below 3 or 4 copies or so, generally. Just in case you happen to end up needing it. I believe the auto button for it does disenchant down to 4 copies of a mythic. So it'll always leave you with at least 4 of any of them that you have that far.
Mana surge. Mana surge.
Come on, where's my mana? There we go. Can't believe we just need one more win. Unless I already hit 4 and I didn't even realize it. Oh, actually this is the 4th battle, or technically 5th battle. But now the 4th. But the reason why it's not completed is I did it with the wrong team on the first battle. I was gonna say I could have sworn I did 4 battles now. However, I did, but one of them was with the wrong team. Now it should be giving me the objective. There it is. Because the very first one was with the wrong team of Zugov. There we go. Alright, next one. We have ourselves Explore in probably where we just were, oddly enough. Yeah, Grushnok on 5 or higher. Okay, so we'll just do the same thing except turn to 5 and do it with a real team like Phoenicia or something. Good old Phoenicia. There we go. It's been pretty hot and muggy here too. It's been downpouring like crazy lately. I'm not sure if I've been by you guys too. I'm like right on the coast, so it kind of gets like right in that area. However, it has just been like non-stop rain, like very warm rain. Or, you know, not the rain itself, but you know, like that warm outside while raining. Also quite a bit of thunderstorms. Though, oddly enough, we have not lost electricity a single time during all of it, which I'm actually kind of surprised. And also, luckily, at this exact moment in time, it is not that stormy. But it tends to do it out of nowhere. No, it doesn't disenchant your last copy. The way mass disenchanting works is I believe it disenchants down to 4 when you have it maxed. Assuming you already have it maxed, because you shouldn't disenchant something you don't have maxed. But if you click the button and let's say you have it at Mythic, and you have like 16 copies of it, it'll disenchant it down to 4. When you click like the disenchant all button. That does it for every single troop simultaneously. Because it only specifically does it for all the Mythic ones that you already have fully maxed that are at 4 copies or more. Or should I say 5 copies or more. Because it puts them down to 4. There we got Gold Digger, which is literally just do a battle, so I might as well just do the team I'm already doing once. Maybe not, because then that's going to make it the wrong... Well, I can still do that. Bring it down to 1. Because we don't need to explore 5 anymore. Now we don't have to worry about the revive either, as there is 100% revive troop in this kingdom. However, he does not have the trait on Explore difficulty 1. Also, at this point, we're already so close on Orc Bane, I might as well finish it. Especially since our other objective is just kill red anyways, and there's a decent amount of red here. You have 2,170 copies of Direwolf. Nice. I'm not sure what mine highest is, but if I'm not mistaken, it's over 9,000! Let's see, can I actually check? Well, obviously we can check. You go to troops, you go to number of cards. Wait, can you not do it based on number anymore? Yeah, amount, there it is. Oh wait, never mind. Oh. Wait, gold ring's my highest? I could have sworn these numbers were higher. Never mind. Yeah, our highest is 3,296 gold rings. If you don't count gold rings, my highest is 2,983, which is just slightly under 3,000. But it's getting there. Also, gosh, can we finally upgrade treasure at some point? Because we have so much useless gold ring just sitting here. That could, in theory, be like a lot of kingdom up or a lot of underworld upgrading, but it's too expensive of a currency to end up using to actually upgrade the underworld due to how much gold you have to do with it. Hopefully, that'll be something they change into the future. However, we could definitely use it. Nothing else. Maybe we should go upgrade the gold rings. Should we go gold medal, the gold rings? Might as well. Actually, you know what we really need to go do it for? We need to do it for we need to do it for the new troop that came out today. Because it gains 6 doll stats. Actually gets a pretty decent benefit from being fully upgraded. There we go. Also, I just realized gold ring's not associated to a kingdom, right? So upgrading is theoretically very pointless. Yep. Oh well, it's upgraded now. We got the true gold ring with the gold rank. The goldest of gold rings. There we go. Anyways, let's go upgrade something that actually matters, which is this new troop that came out today. That's not it. The new troop that came out today. So this thing is actually pretty insanely good. I haven't really had a chance to mess with it. However, we will be once we have to go do those 22 PvP battles. Some of those is going to be using this troop. So this gains 6 to total to HP, attack, and armor. It says 333 there, but with the other 2 upgrades, it's a total of 666. And yeah, this makes her everything better because she doesn't use magic, so she gains everything she needs. So pretty nice. And we're going to be using it with some variant of skull spam. So we could probably get away with that pretty nicely in PvP. We'll do that once we get to the objective. But first, where are we on these? So, we still need more orc kills, so let me go focus down Groshnock a few times until it tells us to stop killing orcs. Yeah, I would have a lot more common copies if I actually used all my gold keys. We're sitting on like several 100,000 gold keys or whatever it is. What is our gold key stack at? We're sitting on 435,194 gold keys. And the number of commons we'd have would be way higher if we actually bothered opening those. Which we will at some point. Can a gold ring be considered a currency as a troop? Technically. Like almost all troops are currency, it's just they don't convert into anything relevant. With treasures being the closest thing that converts to anything relevant. Gosh, do I need another water bottle already? Yeah, we should have grabbed 2. Why am I so thirsty? We're like 20 minutes, 30 minutes into the stream, and I'm like downing every water bottle. Alright, so that's the PvP one, which, you know what? Based on our other 2 objectives, let's go do it now. So, this will finally be a chance to go mess with the new troop that came out today. Oddly enough, I'm actually just going to grab the exact world event team, because why not? I do want to test them more so with Web Spinner. Well, let's test it initially with, wait, why am I copying it? I don't need it. It's literally right here. Yeah, let's go use the one that we're going to be using for our world event, but use it in PvP. Because this one actually is PvP viable. So right off the bat, we want to double check to see if we have any alignment. We do, so we were going to go for it and just tear apart absolutely everything. We didn't go for the green convert, get Hunter's Mark automatically on the thing, and just absolutely destroy all the things. Then we go for explode, kind of get everything rolling again, go for a convert, and then everything dies. And somehow he's still not dead, though he will be any moment now. We'll give him a little bit of attack, and he dies to that. It works out interestingly. I think Web Spinner is going to be a little bit stronger for us. They can't run Web Spinner in the World event, of course. Which is why that one didn't have it. Do we have alignment here? No. Do we still go for it? Yes. The only problem is we do not get free, so we have to be really careful not to give the enemy too many skulls, if we can help it. Because it can very much backfire there. Oh, we got a really nice amount of yellow right now, though he might kill us before we can use it. Luckily, he did not. And then we convert all yellow, then we convert all skulls. Doesn't even matter for stunned because you're just going to do so much damage that it's pretty much going to be irrelevant. So this thing converts green. I do not have green alignment right now. Now I do, and then it dies, especially with Hunter's Mark there. Yeah, it's a pretty devastating option. It is pretty decent. Hey, a Lord of Slaughter. It's a Lord of Slaughter fight. Unfortunately, he is entangled there. Well, you don't really get that many souls from disenchanting. Disenchanting's a very dated system within the game. And the amount of souls you get for it was set up for a system when soul accumulation was about like 100 times worse than it is today. Like when the disenchant system was made for Gems of War, the soul farming rate per hour was about 100 or so per hour. Per hour. Now you can get that in like a single battle, like hundreds. But the hourly rate when the game was first made was like 100 per hour. That is how dated this disenchanting system is. Like they changed like some of the way that it works in a sense. But as far as the actual payout, it has not been adjusted. Also, we're actually going to lose this to being entangled. Unknown error. Oh no. We got unknown errored. Alright, let's go try Web Spinner. Unfortunately, Web Spinner does not have immune to entangle. However, what it does have is 1 billion damage. You cannot use this for the World event. However, you can use this for PvP. It kind of makes me want to replace out the weapon too. We actually do not need this weapon here. Actually, hold up. I don't have the team set over there. I actually probably should keep this as Lord of Slaughter. Let me go find a different team to overwrite. Because we're actually going to need this for the thing or later. So let me replace that back. I'm going to replace something that I definitely will not use at any point this week, which is probably the Pure Faction team. So let me go get rid of Pure Faction. We definitely don't need that. Just 4 Shagaraths. Also, we covered the video on time for once. We covered it pretty much like right after reset, like 2 hours after. Made a lot of teams beforehand. Okay, let's go build a team out of this. So what I want to go do is mess with the new troop and see what we can do with Web Spinner. Should I go bring a cleanse for it just for the sake of it? I guess we do. You know what? Let's go build an all-empower team. And by all-empower, I mean all but one. Because I'm actually going to use this for cleanse, just to make sure we have a guaranteed cleanse option. Actually, you know what? No, there's a better way to do cleanse. I was going to do Beatrix. Yeah, we'll do Beatrix. I was going to use the other troop as well, but I think Beatrix will be kind of safe as well. The only problem with Beatrix is the same mana as Web Spinner. However, I was going to use the other Empower troop that gets rid of it turn 1, or, you know, whenever we want. However, the only downside of that is it's realistically only going to cast once, whereas Beatrix, if they reapply it to us, is just going to keep doing it, as long as it doesn't get stunned. Where is, there it is. Fist of Zorn. And then we'll change our banner to, might as well go all in green, like a green-red, maybe just green-blue. What's green-blue minus? What do we not use? Brown. Is there a +2 green, +1 blue? Exactly what we need. Perfect. It doesn't matter what class we have set, and I guess that's our team. And technically, I'll put that in front of it because it's actually tankier. Actually, you know what? I'm actually going to do that. Because she has 20% dodge, which makes her decently tanky, to a sense. Alright, let's see what this does. So we got Web Spinner, double Empower Skull into Beatrix. So this will fix our getting entangled issue. Okay, so right off the bat, we convert green to skulls. We then go convert, actually, don't want to do the other one quite yet. Now we have alignment on it. So we one-shot that. We almost one-shot the other one. Unfortunately, with that score reduction is not enough on its own. Then we one-shot again. Then we one-shot again. Perfectly balanced. The good old triple damage Web Spinner into double Empower Skull. This was already viable even before today, however, it's even stronger now with the first poke having even more damage than it normally would. Okay, so we're frozen right now. However, an extra turn will fix that. The problem with that is actually landing one without dying. Right, we did not have any alignment here. Let's go take the skull and see where that brings us. No! He got lucky. We can still technically win this. I just wish we could get some alignment. We do have some there. That will be enough to kill. Beatrix doing what it normally does and doing absolutely nothing. Good job. Hey, when it misses its extra turn. Oh, there we go. Oh, we hit Red Slayer. Still got more PvP to take down though. But it's not bad. It's pretty much always what it's been. Which is very high risk, high reward, super high amount of damage pretty much instantly. Wants me to go do brown-red real quick. I guess we shall. Yeah, let's start focusing on the other objectives. Because we could always do a quicker team for PvP, even though it is pretty quick when it works correctly. But yeah, it's pretty much like it's always been. It's just slightly stronger than it was before. Because the option that we have for it is just a little bit better. It still plays pretty much the same way as you'd kind of expect a double Empower Skull team to play. Where's my... There it is. I'm looking for a Dust Devil quick kill so I can go grab, this banner win real quick. Because all we have to do is click the win button 4 times and we get this objective done. There's win number 1. Please let me click, thank you. The hardest part about the auto win battle is actually clicking the button that lets us auto win. There we go. Yeah, I wish there was a better way to use excess troops. It's something that the game kind of always needed and they just never added. The most annoying thing is that Legends and Mythics don't give like any diamonds or anything similar. When the Soulforge ended up getting that mechanic, they never updated the disenchant system to actually, you know, correlate to it. Because normally in a game like this, you would think like, oh, I could disenchant one of my Legends and get like 1/10 of the material to make any Legend I want or something similar. If we were to disenchant it. However, that's not what it works. You get like nothing in return. I think it's like 100 souls or something. But yeah, the disenchanting system is extremely dated. Because it was never updated to really include a lot of the newer things within the game. So if I'm not mistaken, you can find a Shade of Zorn in the World event. However, I believe you have to get to 31 fights to be able to see him. So our best bet is to find him randomly in PvP. There he is. I found him! That took literally 1 try. I didn't even need to hit the reroll button. I had a feeling he'd be around here. The reason I clicked on the Gargantor one is Gargantor is so bad that I knew the second I saw him in a team, especially on the tier 3 area, that it was definitely, it definitely included a Shade of Zorn. And guess what it did? He's building a theme team around orcs for the Shade of Zorn team. Also, he's also upgraded his Tricknala, though he doesn't seem to have enough copies because he only did the silver instead of gold. Right, there we go, easy as that. And we got a Shade of Zorn kill. Alright, that was very easy. Didn't even need to repick a single time. Alright, now it wants us to do PvP for 2 different objectives while also killing purple. So over to PvP we go, and I guess we'll keep using the same team we're just using. As Zugof's a nice quick way to go about it. But yeah, double empower is still good. Was never like a huge fan of using it, but still viable. It's now slightly more viable due to the new trip that came out. The big issue with the team is it's very dependent on starting board. Of course, a lot of teams are to some degree. However, if you don't have any alignment when you're running double empower skull, it's a bit of an unfortunate situation. Speaking of unfortunate situations, we're currently up against Infinite Goblin Loop, and we do not have an anti-infinite loop on this team, which is concerning. As we could actually still lose this. Alright, what on earth is even our game plan? I kinda need the mana over there, but I can't really grab it. At least Zugoff can't get hit by stats effect, so it's not really gonna matter because if he takes infinite damage, he's gonna be dead anyways. So, what's our game plan here? We have to hit his last slot, that's for sure. Unfortunately, this skull poke will not be enough mana for him to get rolling. Which means if he actually gets his mana here and kills us, we lose. We get another poke here, though once again, that will not be enough mana for us to get rolling. Which means I think we lose here. Yep. No, we got infinited. We got infinited by good old Truffle Loop. Let's try this again. Gosh, can we not keep getting obliterated by scroll spam teams, or while using scroll spam teams? Alright, this will be a very quick win here. Because we have everything we need just to win. But yeah, PvP teams are vicious these days. Though in all fairness, Infinite Goblin Loop has always been very devastating. The easiest counter is just throw down freeze at start a battle. You're kind of good to go. Axe Master. I guess we could build a Rowan build into PvP. That wouldn't hurt. And do that 4 times. So the easiest way to do this is go to PvP, take the easier fight, take a Rowan build, but change the, that's not Rowan. No, we could actually do that if we wanted to. Hold up, I'm actually going to go down the Phoenicia route. So all we need here is an axe that does not block her mana. So go to weapon type, click axe, excuse me, find whatever, and then we're good to go. Doesn't actually matter what axe we do, it just matters it doesn't block Phoenicia. Alright, 1 axe down. 3 to go. Hopefully it'll keep giving us easy enough fights that we can actually take out with this team. As this team is definitely not good at taking out harder fights, obviously. However, it doesn't need to take out harder fights, hopefully. Just needs to take out these. Oh no, we have Submerge. I have Alignment, so we just kill it out with that. Or at least attempt to kill it out with that. And there we go. Yeah, Mythic is worth only 150 souls, which is pretty underwhelming. That's basically 0 souls for a Mythic. Like, they could at least update it to be like a decent amount of souls. Like, make it so a legend disenchants for like 1,000 and a Mythic like 10,000. Which is still like not enough, but it's better than the current system. Alright, we got our Axe Master done. However, we still need quite a bit more PvP battles. We're actually not even halfway done with the PvP battles. Well, we're done with Bronze, if nothing else. And all we really have left is the entirety of Silver, not counting PvP. Which is killing a bunch more purple, doing a bunch of gem skull matches, which we're definitely easily going to do even during the world event. So, and then we're just done because the last one's 3 summoning stones. So the last objective we really have to do is basically just finish these 2. Because after we finish out those PvP battles, we should hopefully have our purple kills. And the skull thing we're easily just going to do when we do the world event after we shift into it. So it should be pretty straightforward because we're going really skull heavy for it. Let me double check. Do I have any copies of this guy? No, he did not. So we're not going to bother with him. Alright, let's go do more PvP. And we'll do it with, I don't know, should we go do Spider? Let's go do some Spider. Good old rogue Spider. Alright, so we'll take this right up to that. See if we can cascade a little bit of mana there. Is that enough just to outright kill? No, it is not. So we're gonna have to rope dart. Unfortunately, we do lose our turn there, though. Shouldn't really matter much. It's just one rope dart into the other thing and we win. Fortunately, we did not actually get enough mana for the other thing there. Ah, there we go. Oh yes, I have gotten codes from Kafka. She got back to me last night after the stream. By like a few hours after the fact. So as I mentioned, she normally contacts us like right after every single stream we ever do when we actually need it. Yep, it happened again. That was a little bit later. I think she contacted me at like 1 or 2 a.m. Which is a bit after the stream we did last night. But yes, I do have codes. I haven't actually put them in my code section, so I do need to go reopen Discord. However, I did indeed get more codes. We actually got it around the same time as she was having some issues with it initially. So by the time she actually gave me the codes, it was actually when I was recording the video that we posted earlier today, going over all the weekly objectives. Yeah, we got them around then. Yep, we do indeed have codes again. Just in quite a lot of them too. Which will be good because we should have a patch tomorrow, so we'll have plenty of codes to hand out. We'll hand out a couple of them tomorrow night. We'll hand out our standard one tonight. However, tomorrow night, if we do get that update, we'll have a decent handful to go hand out. Let me get rid of Iron Gut in case he wants to get lucky off the Devourer. Also, speaking of Iron Gut is in the Soul Forge this week. Highly advised getting it. It's among one of the best mythics in the entire game, particularly for delving. Really great delve option. Even if you are like him and only had like 28 attack, it is still worth using. Because once you get your Devourer, you're going to have 100 attack in pretty much any situation that you're going to be using it, as you take all the attack from the enemy. And then after that, he'll have a 100% chance to devour anything he touches, as long as he doesn't get entangled, like he was right there. But you can always just bring a cleanser with you. That fixes that issue. But it's a really good option. He's primarily only ran for factions, though. However, you can theoretically use him in almost everywhere in the game. But he's mostly just used for faction. So there's no area where you can't really use him. Just factions tend to be the go-to location for him. You probably see me using him a lot with Iron Gut Zugaf combo, as that is his best team option. Is any faction that allows you to Iron Gut Zugaf with him. You can still run with only Iron Gut as well as with only Zugaf, but when they're both usable together, it's really strong. As they're basically the best 2 insta-kill options in the game currently. There are a few others that can kind of do it, but they're definitely the best combo overall. Oh, that missed. Oh, I missed. What do we need? I'll take the purple. Grab the kill on that before it devours us. Never mind, that's not the troop I thought it was. I thought that was a mimic for a second based on the chest icon. I just associate like all chests in this game with mimics now. How many more PvP wins do we need? We should be pretty close. We need oh gosh, we still need 9 more. That's a lot of PvP battles. Oh, let's go do 9 more PvP battles. Oh, so hello Dixon. Welcome, welcome. So we take the purple. Unfortunately, we're frozen on first slot, which is problematic. Should be enough mana. No, I didn't extra turn though. No. Luckily, submerge doesn't really matter. However, what does matter is being frozen on literally everything. Everything but one now. And that's the only one we need to win. We're actually going to infinite loop him with only one thing capable of extra turning. That's actually kind of funny. We actually literally just looped with only one thing not frozen. Because we weren't frozen on purple because of that. And that was the only color we needed to actually loop everything. Which is kind of funny. Because normally on a loop team, if you have 3 things frozen, almost everything is going to cause you to not extra turn. But because this one thing is the only thing that uses purple, this team can actually still completely function in an infinite loop, or, you know, not truly infinite, but like a pretty decent amount of loopage, even if it is the only thing not frozen. Though that only works if it specifically is the one that's not frozen. Because purple is the most important thing for us to loop on this team. Because the 2 things that are pretty much looping are purple related. It makes it so we can't cast Rope Dart because Rope Dart will lose its turn if it's frozen. However, the 2 other troops are mostly just need purple to not be frozen to loop. Because in the case of Mother of Darkness, she creates purple, and in the case of this thing, it creates purple and blue. But as long as it extra turns off the purple, it's still fine. Because the way that freeze works is as long as you land at least 1 extra turn, freeze does not actually stop you. So even if it stopped you on like 5 other ways of extra turning, as long as you hit 1 that didn't get frozen, you still get the extra turn. Like right there, you can hear the noise of it being like, you lost your turn. But we actually don't lose our turn because we hit a different extra turn on the board. We could probably just went for Mother of Darkness there, but oh well. Overkill it a little. Then we get a verse. Unfortunately, we lost a verse 4 the other day. When we were doing arena the other weekends. It got away before a bad arena team could actually kill it. It wasn't super bad. It was enough to clear through arena, but it wasn't enough to get Devour. Not Devour. It wasn't enough to kill the gnome in time, unfortunately. There was only a verse 4. I'm pretty sure it's the number I had the most of. The one we just got was verse 3. Also, I'm not sure why I'm trying to kill them. They literally killed out with themselves. We already committed this far, might as well go all the way. The frozen chilled your waters for you. Actually, I almost need to go get another water. I'm actually so thirsty. Oh, we'll be fine. We need 5 more battles. Let's see. Take this one. So someone spamming the Great Worms with the new troop, that's pretty funny. I'm not sure I would advise that from a viability standpoint, but it's definitely a very funny team. Why on earth did he use that as his other option, though? Why was it glitched out like that? Due to it not understanding what the other option was. Because why on earth would he use that randomly on a team like that? Like the rest of the first 3 troops made sense. That one knight in the back does not make sense though. I know we're frozen on purple. Alright, now we're not frozen on purple. Time to go win. Unfortunately, we are frozen on rope dart, though I don't think we need it to win. It would just make us win quicker. We don't actually need it to win the battle. Alright, now we do need it to win the battle. Actually, no, I could have just went for Mother of Darkness there. Actually, just died to bleed. Which is something we don't normally kill off of. Should have went for Mother of Darkness though. It didn't really matter either way. Ah, there we go. Alright, how many more battles do we need? We need... Let's keep clicking the wrong one. 3 more battles. We're almost there. Final stretch. Oh, we got the good... Oh, this is the old meta Egg Thief team with Skeleton Key. You guys remember when Skeleton Key was pre-nerfed, right? Good times. I miss that weapon. It's almost unusable in the current state of the game. Which is unfortunate because it was pretty meta-defining for a while. But it was too good of a gold farming team, so they nerfed it. They said that's not the reason why they nerfed it, but it's 100% the reason why they nerfed it. It was really good at gold farming. I think this is the last battle we needed. Nice easy one as well. I haven't seen that many of the Guardian troops lately. They're actually pretty good. Surprised they're not used a little bit more often. We normally would never use a team with more than one other than Triple Finesse though. Triple Finesse is actually the main exception. Probably the one that's used the most. It's not really used on PvP teams. It's more so used for factions, oddly enough. But Triple Finesse into Nimbus Bow or the other Strix weapon. The explodey one. It's actually a really decent team for yellow factions. Especially if it uses yellows on the first and final room. We gotta kill a few more purple and then we're pretty much done with those tasks. So let me go somewhere where we can get some pretty quick purple kills, which Kedar is a decent location for that. Oh, I probably shouldn't have done the one-shot Kedar team. Or the one-shot Dust Devil team. And that is why. Oh no. Yeah, we're gonna need a different team. I need to go use double cast Dust Devil. Because single cast is not gonna work out. This place has too much durability. Do I still have it saved? I sure hope so. I do. Perfect. Okay, this will be enough damage. There we go. Much better. I just did still get a few purple kills. I think we only need like 15 more. We should be averaging like 2 per battle. Oh, that geek can actually survive my hit? Really? Oh, maybe I should be doing this in Cinemirage. Gosh. Cinemirage is an okay amount of purple. I'm just gonna do it in Cinemirage. It's actually not enough to kill. Anyway, we need 15 more. Alright, to Cinemirage. This also allows us to do the one-click win button as well. Any reason to not to craft a second Godmother? Oh no, why would you need more than one? I guess to try to guarantee that you can get one of the wish gems onto a board. The problem is that also makes it more likely you'll get a double wish gem, which could backfire for giving the enemy some value. Because every single time you get one of them, it also potentially rolls it for the enemy. Double Godmother could work. I don't have it, so I've actually never really messed around with it. But, yeah, double Godmother would be kind of funny. That would be even riskier to give the enemy mana. Though it would make it more consistent to get your own mana. Yeah, that would be kind of funny, wouldn't it? Also makes me want to craft another one. We'll see. We definitely have the resources for it, that's for sure. I feel like I would never use double Godmother, though. I barely even feel inclined to use single. Though there are some funny shenanigans you could do with double Godmother that probably aren't viable, though it would be very funny. Just because of how much mana accumulation you'd have. Though you'd also be giving the enemy, like, every other turn full mana. Because realistically, 1 in 5 of them would give full mana. And if you're averaging, like, a few of them per turn through its ability, and it's 1 or 2 that it can create every single turn, you're going to be giving a lot of mana to everything, but also your enemies. Anyways, match a bunch of skulls, and then the other one just do the thing. So let's go to World Event. So we'll do it with the team we currently have set there, which I believe is the lower rarity one. Yeah, it's Ming with all that. So we currently have double Empower set. Let's see, what's everything that we have for skulls? I actually didn't check the full list earlier. Oh, we actually have Baldur? Oh, Baldur's fun. That's actually really funny. Problem with Baldur is we have to wait for enchant to get him mana. So for the earlier fights, it's going to be better to run double Empower. But for the later fights, we can actually get away with a billion Baldurs. Because we could just make our team like 3 or 4 Baldur, and then just win off with Baldur spam. Which would be very funny. But for the earlier fights, it's quicker to do Empower. You know what? I'm actually just going to switch to my higher rarity team for the first fight already. We're doing this one, not that one. This one right here. Which is Lord of Slaughter, double Empower into backup summon. We could technically replace that for another skull option if we really want to. There we go. Right, let's roll with this. Oh yeah, I don't have my medals set up. Actually, we don't even have any in the medals set right now. Or have any of them. I need to go change that. Also, wow, that's a quick Val Raven. I haven't even done one of these battles yet, and it's already giving me a Val Raven. We just started. Oh wait, I casted the wrong one. No! I thought that was the green one. I accidentally clicked the wrong one. Whoops. Oh, also, I didn't even get my enchant potions yet. Let me go do that. Couple mistakes here. Well, first things first, let's grab all this from all the guild progress already. Thank you, guild. Yeah, we got a blue orb as well. Thank you, guild. And then we'll go grab the shop one. And there's our full metal. And now let's go set up our thing with that metal. And there we go. Alright, let's roll. Yeah, Baldur's gonna be kind of broken. We're definitely gonna incorporate him a little bit later into the battles. But for the earlier fights, I think double Empower is gonna be a little bit better for us. Just gotta remember to actually cast the right one. We could even replace our hero in this context as well if we really want to. Would he be called Baldur Dashed? That's funny. Do we have alignment here? No. So let's take a skull. Do we have alignment now? Yes. Just gotta remember to click the right one. Yeah, the one team that we're using right now is a very well-rounded team. Very high initial pressure up front. Double Empower and a backup summon to make sure we don't lose. Though there are things that would actually function a little bit quicker than what we're running right now. It's just a nice, safe, all-rounder team for when we start getting deep. That can also still work in the earlier section. Because it covers pretty much all the bases we need. Really strong first slot, double Empower Skull for the quick instant skulls and backup summon. But triple Baldur would be pretty funny, as well as quad Baldur. He would work really good in the middle section. But the deeper you go, he'd eventually fall off. He'd be too slow for the very early section, and not durable enough for the super late section, but in that middle section, he'd actually work out really well. Yeah, I love this new troop. It's something we basically already had, but it's just stronger. I'm not sure how I feel about that, though, because we literally already had a troop that did it. It's just literally a better version of it. I wish they would have just added a different color. It just seems weird that we're just getting the same thing again, just better. Because it's technically not a new troop in a sense. Like, it is, but it isn't. Oh, wait, why did I think that was the yellow convert for a second? I keep forgetting their colors, or mixing their colors. I haven't actually used them in a while. Well, technically, you know, but I mean, like, the other version of her. Because obviously she just came into the game today. But Apophysis has been around for, like, a year or two now. Actually, probably closer to 2 or 3 years, now that I think about it. What's the most amount of diamonds you can possibly obtain in 1 week? Infinite. Though it depends if you mean from static encounters. Because it is theoretically possible to get infinite diamonds in a week. You would just need a lot of vault keys. Because vault keys have the chance of giving you diamonds. There's one in their drops. Though realistically, it's like several hundred. If you're talking about like all the static encounter ways. I think it's close to like 600-700 or something. Wait, is it that high? Wait, is it a bit lower than that? It might be a little bit lower. Because what? You get 20 per day from the thing, though it's closer to 24. Well, you get 20 from the thing. You get an additional 20 if you buy the thing, so that's like 40-ish per day. You then have like Diamond Day, which is like 150 total combined with the other thing. You have, so in combination, that's like what? 40, 240, plus the other thing, it's like a little over 400. Then you have like what? 300-ish from your guilds. Because you get like 50 per thing, if I'm not mistaken. So that brings us to like 700-ish. Yeah, I was right. It's like several hundred per week. So if you just count all the static amounts that don't cost any money or anything like that, it's a little over 700 per week. However, you can get more than that through things like vault keys and stuff like that. There's one that drops on a standard vault key is a 50 diamond drop that becomes a 60 with the difficulty bonus of 20%. And you could farm that infinitely if you had enough vault keys on a given week. I know, I lost an option. Whatever shall I do? With our summon. And that is why I have the summon option there. Yeah, there's a lot of funny 4x troop combos. Where if you spam 4 of them, they're actually viable. 4x Baldir is one of the funnier ones. The other one that you've probably seen PvP, that we've even seen someone who were doing the PvP battles earlier, is 4x, oh gosh, why I forget his name? That one dragon that creates 2 skulls at the start of every battle. Normally it's used with 3 of him with one other option. But you can spam 4 of him if you wanted to. That's another pretty funny one. Oh wait, did we hit our objective? I believe we did. Did we just hit it? Yeah, nice. Okay, we're done with all the tasks now. Nice, there we go. And Red Recruiter. Oh, which we're technically not done with, but that's really easy to do. Just click over here and make it 3, and then we're good to go. And there's a drop table for it. Nothing too good in the current state of the game. Ragnarok used to be good, but there's so many better mana accumulators these days. Back in the day, he was among one of the better mana accumulators in the game. Alright, so with that being done, I can now get Medusa's Ring. So Medusa's Ring is a weapon that came out technically today if you bought the bigger pass, next Monday if you bought the standard pass, and sometime in several months if you are free to play. As far as what it does is, it is a true damage poke that creates 4 stone blocks, and this is pretty relevant because we don't really have a good way to create stone blocks currently within the game. And this is theoretically the first option that can do so. So I'm going to go upgrade a bunch of these other useless weapons. Just in case we need them for kingdom upgrading purposes. Grab a few of these. Anything else we forgot to upgrade in recent times? Not that I see. Okay, so let's go upgrade now the Medusa's Ring. So this thing gets a Dust Storm, gets Enchant. I wasn't mentioning earlier, but also gets Stun the first slot. Just mentioning the other two, but forgot about the Stun. But there we go. Alright, so let's go mess with Medusa's Ring real quick. What do we overwrite? I guess we overwrite the Faction Troop again. Because what we were doing earlier, whatever we had there, we're not going to need for later. Where is it? Pure Faction. There it is. Okay. So let's get rid of this, and let's go build a Medusa Ring, team. So let's type in Medusa. And what are good things that create only brown? Oh, but we need alignment. We ideally want things that are just gem spawn. Alkalites, not bad. It's 4 brown. What is the highest amount of brown we can get for one cast without creating anything else? I do not... Oh, Cockatrice is pretty high up there. I think there's some that could do 12. Deep Borer is kind of mentioning as one. That has 9, but it also destroys a column, which can actually be beneficial at times. And then we need something that can actually... What's a mythic that does it? Because we need a mythic to hold down the line. And to actually feed all this mana too. Oh, we could do Sakharaf. Hold up, we could do Sakharaf. Hold up, we could build a Sakharaf build into something that can be synergized with them that uses brown. Hold up. We have to build up, we have to bring out Sakharaf and then do it with Titan. Hold up, I know exactly what I want to do now. Oh wait, yeah, I can just change the hero class to Titan. Let me do base rarity. I need a mythic that is good at doing damage while creating brown. Is there any mythic that can create brown or at least auto extra turn? We can just do Iron Gut. Because if we can't create brown, we can deny brown. But yeah, if we can't create brown off a mythic other than Sakharaf, which I do need. Where's Sakharaf? Sakharaf uses brown. Where is he? Hello? Sakharaf? Shouldn't it be right here? Oh, he doesn't have brown in his name. Aha, I see the problem here. I now see what the problem is. Alright, let's see. Alright, so we need, did I just put a leprechaun in here? I think we just put a leprechaun in here. Actually, we could do Thrall. Because we just need Thrall to get it going. He's not going to do anything once we get going. So this team is not meant to be viable in a normal sense. This is mostly to test out the Medusa Ring mechanic. Primarily. And they would do like brown-blue. Minus out something like red. Oh, there's no minus... How do you have not have a brown-blue that has minus red? Let's double check what we have under minus red. Because I need like a +2 brown, +1 something. There we go, that'll work. Good enough. As long as it's +2 brown, that's the main thing that matters there. And we change our class to Titan. Oh wait, but we actually need Elemental, not Giant. Wait, what do I need Giant for? Does it even matter? Not really. We could just do Corsair, so we can actually do it. Oh, well, I don't need more blue, I need more brown. Honestly, what I need is Titan set to +1 brown. Instead of Explode or Enrage. Something like that. Alright, there we go. Okay, let's just roll with this and see what we can do. So, let's go find a easy fight. So let's go to Sword's Edge, find somebody that doesn't have anything too annoying. Good enough. Oh, he's freeze though. Hopefully we don't get to that point. He has a resummoner, which actually be beneficial for us. Because I mostly just want to mess around with this. This isn't actually meant to be a good team initially. I just want to see what we could do with stone blocks. Because this is the first time we could really infinitely create stone blocks realistically onto a board. There was a way to do it before, but you had to do it like almost 1 block at a time. We could +2 the Thrall, however, I don't intend to cast Thrall more than about once. Thrall's just here for 1 cast, so I didn't want to commit a bunch of mana to him. Because we're going to need to cycle Sakurax way more. Oh, I just realized something. Well, how am I going to not kill them with true damage? Because I actually have an issue here where I'm ultimately going to kill them with true damage on accident. It's just slightly problematic. Oh, we were supposed to get full mana. We didn't get full mana. Oh, you just got shuffled. We're finally going to see that mana drain mechanic that's been in the game for a little while now. Let's just keep poking. Okay, just going to keep getting a more congested board. Keep poking him slowly. Keep creating more browns. Keep creating more stone blocks. Okay, let me not hit his summoner because I need him to try to survive. We're almost always going to be hitting extra turn now. Unfortunately, that's not enough mana though. Alright, then we go hit him. Okay, we're almost out of board. Look at how much stone block is on the board. Okay, let's see. We'll take the other brown there. Oh gosh, that's all congested. Okay, we're about to block out the whole board. Which obviously is going to happen at some point as we do this. Gonna run out of room. I have 4 more stone blocks. We're almost there. Oh, we were getting to like shuffle every cast now. We pretty much just made every last gem a thing. Oh no, we're gonna run out of HP. No, we ran out of HP on him. Maybe I should go do this in like Hall of Guardians where they have like some spell reduction. No, we did too much damage. Oh, wait. I need to make my magic lower. I need like 20% into like no magic, maybe like 2 seasons. And then do it in like Adana and hope we get the one that has like a billion durability. I'm trying to think of somewheres where like it has higher durability but not so much that we'd win. I mean that we'd lose. Like I need them to have high durability, but I need to also not lose to them. This doesn't have any spell reduction though. I don't know, we could try Sword's Edge again, but I need to find like I need the summoner to actually resummon. Alright, this one doesn't have the summoner. Where has a lot of summon? You know what? What about Groshnock? What if I do explore 12 and then find that thing has 100% revive? And of course, the time I actually want to see him, he's not here. Actually, he's not here. Though there's 20% extra stats this week. I'm concerned he'd kill us back. I don't know, we can still try it though. If there's enough red on the board, I think it's summoned. However, there's definitely not going to be enough red on the board for it. I need Thrall to go get full mana as immediately as we possibly can. The only problem with this weapon is it does true damage, which makes it more likely we're actually going to run out of room earlier in the fight. This is pretty funny though. Also, that oh yeah, I never handed out a code. Let me go hand out a code. I think this is a very code-worthy moment as we mess around with trying to soft lock the board with stone blocks. But anyways, guys, let me go open up Discord real quick. That just might take a second on the other computer, but I'll let that load. Then we'll go hand out code. Also need to go put it in my actual code section so I don't have to keep opening Discord for it. Anyways, I wish Thrall could get mana. A little late, but sure, we'll do it now. Oh wait, why do I have Iron Gut on my team? I actually technically don't need Iron Gut at all to do what we're trying to do right now. Like, I had him if we were actually going to be doing this as like a realistic build. However, what we're trying to do right now is not trying to use this as a build. We're just trying to soft lock the board with brown, or with stone blocks, I mean. Now that's finally possible to do so properly. I know, he just destroyed a column. No, I needed that. Almost feels like we're playing Tetris. I'm trying to get like an alignment. Oh, it's telling me to log in on my account? What do you mean log in? You're not gonna let me auto log in? Really? I don't know what my password is for it. Log in? No, I don't know what my password is. Or username. Oh no. Hold up. Did I just get soft locked out of my account? It always auto logs in. Let me just do it on my other computer. Wait, is it gonna make me have to log back in on both? That's really bad. Because I have no clue what it is. Because it always already auto logs in. Oh, I think it's doing it automatically on my other computer. That's weird. My other computer wants me to redo it. Well, apparently we'll do it this way then. Apparently we're going to show it on screen here. Because I don't have a good way to put it into the other thing very quickly. However, let me exit out of Discord and don't accidentally exit out of the program we have right here. So we'll do it on screen right here. So if you go over to good old gemsofwar.com and you then paste this into, you go to the redeem code section. You then go put in whatever your invite code is. You then put in that code right there. So it's 3RF YBQ0. Oh, sorry, that's an O. GM7. Yeah, that's an O. But if you put in that code right there, 3RF YBQ O GM7. And it gives the same word as always. There you guys go. Enjoy. Ah, there it is. There's the code. Oh, thank you. Siberian just put into chat. Perfect. Okay, what is the code? But yeah, I'll move that over to the other computer later. Apparently, it won't let me into my thing on the other computer, so I'll need to figure out where on earth my password is. That or reset it or something. Because I have no clue what it is. At least my main account's getting in automatically. Right, we have reached a weird impasse here, as I do not have enough mana to get the other thing rolling. What a weird board. It's almost shuffling every single time. This is pretty funny. There's definitely some weird use case for it, though you have to keep in mind if anything had any amount to destroy, like if I clicked Thrall. The reason I'm not clicking Thrall is because what would happen if I actually clicked Thrall would be very bad. He's just gonna board clear like pretty much the entire board the second I do it. Which is why I'm not clicking the Thrall button. Unfortunately, this does kill, doesn't it? No! Also, that's boost ratio based on how many stone blocks are on the board. No wonder why we keep doing so much damage. Come on, I need a location that will actually survive our hits. I need to find that, like, multi-summoner in Sword's Edge again. I didn't give him a chance to really resummon. Let me just keep going into Sword's Edge and retreating until we find a summoner. And just hope he can get his mana somehow. The only problem is there any summoner that isn't intimidating in any kingdom? The summons based on brown. I'm trying to think of a brown summoner somewheres. That doesn't do any damage when it casts its ability. Because that'll probably be our best bet, since we're creating so many brown to the board. Though a lot of it's going to get replaced with random colors anyways, though, so I guess it doesn't really matter if it's a brown summoner. We just need, like, a good summoner. And I'm trying to do Sir Quen Hadley. Or not Sir Quen Hadley, whatever his name is. That one red-yellow troop. Unfortunately, the second I actually want to see him for once, he is not actually spawning. There it is, Sir Gawain. Let's try this again. Let me actually do it with a bit of a weirder way. I want to do this because we don't need those other two options right now. For what we're trying to do, we don't need them. Do I have another Sacrax? Because I think I want to, like, double up Sac... Oh, I actually don't have more than one Sacrax. Interesting. So we need, like, Mana Link. So what's a good, like, Link Brown? Stone Link. Stone Link that does a lot of mana accumulation that also uses brown. Was there not a brown that creates brown other than Sacrax? I guess that would kind of make sense. It's a pretty strong mechanic, isn't it? I could do Borer, I guess. Oh, but then he does vertical thing. I might just do Acolytes. I don't have a way to enchant them, though. But still extra brown. I really need extra brown. Let's do it like that, I guess. It's better than what we had there. Is there any way I can give the enemy more durability? I could give them a Wish Gem. I could try doing a Wish Gem mechanic. Or something. Oh, we don't have Thra now, so I can't just take a purple to get full mana. We're just gonna target blue initially. Because for the very early part of the fight, it actually doesn't matter which way we do it. I'm gonna take that skull just so he doesn't. I probably should have taken a fracture turn. Not sure why I didn't. It was literally just sitting there. Not sure why I didn't take it. Alright, we're gonna actually target blue initially. And I was trying to do that so we can get more of the color. However, it's not quite working, so we're just gonna switch it around. So I need Sir Gawain to go get his summon ready. I don't need him to get the mana like right now, though I do need him to get it soon. And he's not blocked anymore, so... Alright, hopefully this is the battle we can finally get it. I just need to make sure Gawain can get some mana. Even if I have to stall or even create like red for him or something. Because we're always going to get mana just naturally over time. So worst comes to worst, I could just create him a bunch of red. And hope he falls for the bait by the fact that there's literally nothing else he could do but take the mana. Like right now would be a good time to potentially throw it down. The only problem is we're also going to have like no mana for that time. So I'm going to create a bunch of red so he'll deliberately summon on us. Which we actually want him to do. Why did you summon only one thing? You have 1 to 3 summons, and the one time I want you to summon 3, you summon 1. Good job. At least you summoned something. It's better than nothing, I guess. Oh, I don't want to hit him with a skull. Why is that my only option? Because we're going to have a lot of only one options. Good thing we have the enchant there. Oh, he's getting some mana. That's good for us. We actually got Acolyte up. That's also good. I don't want him to keep poking us, though. So we're going to poke him. Need to kill that out. I feel like I should help him create mana, but we're actually going to go for a brown here. Take our blue. Alright, I'll kill him all the way out. I need him to grab his mana. So one thing I'm going to do is just keep doing this until he can grab his own mana. Perfect. Exactly what we wanted to see. Now we just pass our turn, and we'll hit whatever his summons are. Nice. Okay, he double summoned there. That's what we want to see. Gosh, every single time it just shuffles the board now. We're almost blocked out the board. Come on, we're so close. I've never actually seen this happen before. It's never really been possible until today. Theoretically, you could have with weird shenanigans. However, until today, it wasn't really that possible. But we're about to see it any moment now. Need a little more mana. But we're about to see a board that has no moves left. It's shuffling literally every turn. The shuffling madness. Also, definitely feel free to leave a like on the stream. Helps a lot and is greatly appreciated. As per usual. It's probably one of the funnier things we've seen in a while. Okay, we're almost going to have a whole stone block board. Oh, wait. Does this kill him? No, it shouldn't. No, it's about to any moment now. Oh, no! There it goes. Okay, so that's a mechanic that was actually added about a year or two ago. Oh, it finally happened. But basically, it mana drain wipes everything in the entire game. It just full clears the board. And it hasn't really been possible to, like, stone out the entire board until today. But there we go. That's that one mechanic. Happened pretty quick because it's on 4x speed. But yeah, mana drains everything in play and then clears the board. It does it when there's literally no options left because, you know, there's so many stone blocks and other things that it's, you know, there's nothing left you could do. So it just clears out everything. It is the mana drain. It's actually a mechanic that was in Puzzle Quest 1, all the way from their original Match 3 game that was actually added to Gems of War about a year or two ago, I think closer to 2 years ago. Though there's really been no way to trigger it until today. So that's kind of funny. Because that's actually been in the game for a little while now, but today's been like the first day where you can realistically do it using Medusa's ring. But yeah, it's pretty funny. But anyways, that's Medusa's ring. Is it viable? No. However, you can do some really funny shenanigans with it. I mean, it's an okay weapon. It's currently the best way to apply stone blocks, as you can see. And pretty much the only way, realistically. Even though there are technically a few other options. But it's a funny little mechanic. Not particularly strong, but it's definitely an okay utility option. Anyways, let's go end it out by finishing out World Event, because I definitely wanted to do that this stream. And now that we have, let's go finish out the last of our World Event battles, and we'll probably call it there once we finish those out then. But that was fun. But But yeah, codes are back. We'll have a couple tomorrow night for the next patch. Tomorrow night should hopefully be version 6.4. So we'll be doing that tomorrow night. I'll have a video on it hopefully on Wednesday, and we'll go from there. But yeah, there's a really good chance it's going to be a patch tomorrow. We haven't gotten 100% confirmation. However, it is exceedingly likely. So around this time tomorrow, or actually technically an hour and a half prior to now tomorrow, as we normally do every single night, we'll be messing around with the new patch hopefully. And I'll be going over everything with that. We'll have a couple codes. We'll have, and you know, we'll just mess around. Hopefully we'll have something to grind. As the last few patches have been pretty good about that. So hopefully we'll have something in this patch that we can also immediately do. Because that's the only bad thing about patches sometimes. Sometimes it's like, hey, well, have a patch day. And then like the patch day has nothing you can immediately farm. And it's always nice to have at least one thing to immediately farm. But we'll find out. But anyways, if anyone else has any other questions, that would be a good time to ask. As soon as we wrap this, or as soon as we finish out these battles, we'll call it a night for now. And then once we come back, we should be in version 6.4. Because pretty much as soon as we start tomorrow night's stream, we should be in, assuming we're getting the patch, it should be in next version of the game. We'll get to see everything that that ends up bringing. Because honestly, I don't even know what's in it. Let's finish out these battles. Looks like we have like 6 or 8 left. Still a few more. I know, if we keep calling it every Tuesday, it's eventually going to have to be right. However, I haven't been calling any Tuesday except for this one. This is the only Tuesday I really said it was going to be the patch. At least this time around, anyways. Because it's exceedingly likely going to happen. Because assuming we're getting the Kingdom 1 week from today, they're likely going to need to do the patch beforehand. Which means tomorrow is the only Tuesday that it could possibly be. At this point. Technically last Tuesday as well, but obviously we didn't get it then. Oh, also one of these 2 legendary rooms is worth more than the other, however, I don't think it's relevant. Because you eventually just get to the point where you're just getting the same rooms over and over again. I guess it's somewhat relevant for this little small section, like right before the point where it keeps just giving you the same battles over and over. However, I don't think like a few points is going to make that big a deal. Because one of those 2 legendary rooms is actually worth ever so slightly more than the other. But that's only relevant for the 16th to 30th battle. Because 31 onwards, it just keeps giving you the same ones over and over again. So it doesn't matter what their score value is, you just take it in rarity order. I'm doing that just to try to clear a nice section. Lord of Slaughter, I wish you had 1 more mana. That would be very convenient right about now. Fortunately, you did not. Oh, now you do. A little late. You already missed your opportunity, Lord of Slaughter. Kinda missed it. Clear the board and hope we get a good one here. That's not a good board, though it's usable. So we'll go for the green convert first. Then we should have the yellow convert, and then we swing. Alright, that should be like 5 more battles. Though it might be more. We're getting some pretty good Valraven rate. So we'll go for that first. Get a nice big poke. Ideally, we'd have alignment right here. We do not, so let's take that over for now. We'll go clear the board and hope we just get alignment off the green then. And do it again because we didn't. And worst comes to worst, I can just click the Lord of Slaughter button. Honestly, I'm just going to click it immediately. Little super ultra overkill there. This one, or the next one's going to be Valraven. And it's probably the last Valraven we get. Unless we get really lucky, in which case we'll roll 1 more after this Valraven. Not immediately after, but you know, before we reach 0. Like, there is a chance on the very last battle there we'll end up hitting one. Let me go for another board clear, because then we can just hit the Lord of Slaughter button and watch the whole team melt. Doesn't even matter what the board is, we'll definitely hit something. Let's see. Alright, we're gonna have to preemptively cast one of them. Unfortunately for no alignment, but we have to get it down. And this will then allow us to take the last little poke we need, and then we win. Almost got Lord of Slaughter again. Okay, doesn't matter which one we take here, so we'll take the only one we can, Drake Rider. We do have alignment on yellow, so we'll take the yellow. We do not have alignment on green, though it might not really matter. Because we already won. Not this battle, but next battle might be Valraven. Though if we do get it there, that's going to be the last Valraven we can get. So I'm going to go for a board clear here. Oh, did we have green alignment? Should have went for green alignment first. Because now we don't have any alignment. Though I can set up into alignment, so we'll be fine. So I'm actually going to do the yellow one first, and this should set us up into green alignment, hopefully. It did not, though I could just poke him. There we go. Alright, this should be Valraven. And then that will be the last Valraven, and then we'll have 2 fights. Oh no, we didn't even get Valraven there. Well, it's our final fight then. And then we'll be back tomorrow night, hopefully for version 6.4, or whatever on earth that brings with it. Because you know it's soon. Kafka gave us more codes. That's a really good sign. I'll throw that down, and there we go. Anyways, guys, we'll be back tomorrow night, same time as always, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 1 hour prior, hour and a half prior to now tomorrow. And our main goal will probably be version 6.4 if we don't end up getting version 6.4 and going over everything with that. Oh, I need to go do dungeons. But otherwise, we'll be doing the faction tomorrow. Tomorrow's faction is for the Dripping Cavern, and we'll be doing that then. Otherwise, well, let me go clear these out real quick. Might as well, we're already here. But that one stone block weapon's kind of funny. I'm not sure if I'm going to cover a video on it, but maybe we should. Not even for viable teams, just to show the board clear. Because I feel like it's something a lot of people haven't seen yet. Of course, we did it on this stream, but I almost just want to cover a whole video just on it for the fun of it. Like, it's not, like, particularly useful information. It's just really funny. It's something that's been in the game for a couple years now, technically. And it hasn't really been that possible until today. Unless you, like, really committed to doing it. While also getting, like, some amount of luck. But realistically, today's the first day that it can actually be done. And we did it. Only once. Because there's not really much of a point in doing it multiple times. But there we go. Anyways, guys, I'll catch you guys later. Thanks for stopping by, as always. Greatly appreciated. And hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your week. Catch you guys later. Goodbye, everyone. Thanks for watching.